Hey there, Broncos. So today we're going to be working on our yearbook design. So a yearbook is a special book that you have the chance to order throughout the year, and it will be delivered at the end of the year. And it has a cover, which will be where the winner goes, and there will be one winner for the whole school. And then it has winners for each grade on the back. So you have a very good chance of your yearbook design getting chosen for the yearbook. Inside the yearbook, there's tons of pictures of the classes and things that we've done throughout the year. So it's a really special book, and it lasts for years and years and years, and people look back at them. So in a minute, you're gonna get a paper that looks like this, okay? You want to make sure that your paper is up and down like this and not side to side. If you notice, the paper is exactly the same size as the yearbook, so that's very important. If you do it side to side, it will not get chosen, okay? Once you have your design on your paper, you wanna make sure and add your name and our code for the day on the back so that we know it's you and we know where it goes, okay? Add your teacher too, because that will be helpful. So what you want to do is, if you have any writing, first of all, it needs to be 2 fingers spacing away from the edge of the paper, no matter where that edge is. And that's important because when it gets scanned in, if you do it too close to the edge, the letters, it will get cut off, and that doesn't work, right? It'll look terrible in the image. Also, if you have any letters that you add to it, say that when I tell you the theme, you want to add those words, that's fine, but every single word has to be spelled correctly. So if you have any questions about that, I'm gonna leave some sticky notes, or I'll use some sticky notes and I can write it out for you so that you make sure that it's spelled correctly. Okay, so the whole page also must be colored. So you have to think about your design and how you're gonna place it on your paper. And if it has a bunch of white around it, it's definitely not gonna be pleasing to the eye. So you have to make sure and get that all done. You wanna think about the background. So that helps when you're thinking about color. What is happening in your drawing? What is happening around your drawing? And any adult, including me or any student in the room, should be able to come around and look at your design and go, oh, I can tell exactly what you're doing. So it should tell a story just by looking at it without adding any of the words, even if you have words in your design, okay? So the theme this year is, what does it mean to be a Bronco? So that looks very different in the classroom. It looks very different in specials. It looks very different when you're at recess or in the cafeteria. And so you are gonna draw a picture of your interpretation of what it looks like or what it means to be a Bronco here at Robble Verde, okay? So we've been talking a lot about our school rules: be safe, be responsible, be respectful, be a Bronco. So those 3 things are very important. So that might be a part of what you draw a picture of, okay? But it might be something else that you have an idea about, and that's okay too. So once you come up with your idea, draw it in pencil. You're gonna go over the lines with Sharpie. You're gonna erase your Sharpie marks, and then you may use anything, color pencils, crayon, or art sticks to finish off your artwork. Art sticks are amazing because you, at the end, once you have everything drawn, you can actually turn the art sticks on their side and you can kind of shade around the outside. It helps fill in areas much easier. But I wouldn't use art sticks for coloring because basically they're the same as colored pencils, but they are really hard to get in those little areas. So I would stick with colored pencil for the actual coloring part. Save art sticks for the very end for the shading, okay? Please don't use art sticks and color shade in little areas. It's only for the big backgrounds, okay? Once you're done, you're gonna turn in your artwork. Again, make sure your name, code, and teacher name are on the back. And I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody comes up with this year. Have fun.